Alright, welcome back everyone to A Programmer Plays Hollow Knight's Silksong. In our previous episode, we explored the Biolands a bit, and we took a root creature into the Shellwood, gave it, and have gotten a parasite. So now we are doing a side quest chain to deal with said parasite. I'm pretty excited. I'm having a good time. This new crest seems pretty legit. I'm really glad that it doesn't have the diagonal pogo, because I would have not had a good time with that, having avoided it for the past 30 hours of gameplay. Now, we are in a little bit of a tight spot in that not having the ability to use soul does kind of prevent us from dealing with those creatures as smoothly as I prefer. That's okay though. Yeah, this will be fine. Can I? I don't think I can. I think I need to... Alright, the timing of it is different. The timing of it is different. Alright, you do.
Juanita.
Good bugs, I am here on a request of the Dr. Yarnaby. She requires spines forged of steel for a crucial operation. Look at her, Benjamin. She's all sick, like coiled up tight with something weird. I reckon that operation's for herself.
Oh no.
She's a sad sight for sure, Kroll. Not sick, or not our scraps hard, but sick or not our scraps hard found. If she's wanting, we gotta be paid. Getting paid.
Let's go, man.
Afraid the little one speaks true, Missy. You might be ailing, but we can't be offering charity. We're stockpiling the spines you need. You've got to be ready to part with some beads. Sure.
Oh,
Pleasure doing business, ma'am. It's only the finest scrap we're selling, promise. For your shell's sake, we better be hoping all them spines can get the job done.
Let's go, lamb.
Another trade fairly conducted. Ha! The spines are sharp and they've hardly begun to rust. Better be getting back to your dock to get yourself sorted out, eh? Alright. Get me out of here. Is there like a... That's interesting. Gosh, not being able to heal is unpleasant. Back to the bin. We're a little bit poorer. Man, I'm glad that we didn't need to farm by hand. Be able to ride this up over. We'll see if we hit that bug again. Alright, cool. We missed him. Looks like there's like a multi-hit thing going on with that, which is pretty cool.
No.
What now? Not another bother for the great Yarnaby?
No.
Madam, I have returned with the spines requested. Allow me to enter that you may remove this parasite from my shell. Ah, the spines. Specimen, you have them. Then it is time indeed. free you from your wiggling torment, and show you my genius clear. Wish granted! Hooray! Yes, finally a specimen worthy of my mighty extricator, my beautiful, unfairly maligned extricator. Come this way. Ah, cool. Oh, no. Bound the crest of the witch. Oh, fucking cool as hell. Whip the needle in sweeping swings. Leech the life of foes through twisted roots. Cool. The operation a success. The simpletons hiding in that blasted Belvane would shudder into dust if they saw how much I achieved without them. Madam, I shan't lie, that was an ordeal such as I have rarely suffered. And yet the parasite does seem to have been unbound somewhat. Whatever remnant still lingers in my shell feels calmed, enough for me to claim its power as my own. Perhaps this is a fortunate result after all. Of course, of course. Great Yonnerby has healed you. Shout it through the cavern. Scream it from the great spinning towers. Just make sure they hear you call the so-called civilized settlement of this ignorant land. Half-wits, the lot of them. Such great achievement wrought by Yarnaby. A bug healed full by my marvelous machine. A few weaklings expire and they all raise their claws. Is there no place for progress in their tiny minds? Behold, there's something more about you. I've sliced the shell countless filthy pilgrims. All those plain graying innards, yours or something else entirely. It tickles at my mind still. What is it of your shell that eludes even my perfect, precise perception? Would you show me a specimen? Go on, let the great Yarnaby peer into your deeper, darker secrets. I've no desire to see my shell pried into further healer. Your service has succeeded and taken its toll in pain. I hope only that I never again need to seek your aid. Don't act the fool, specimen. Share more of yourself, that I may gain greater understanding. Learning. What other hope is there to save our blighted, thankless world?
That's fine.
I have declined, Bug. Whatever you seek, you shall not find it, either upon or within my shell. Specimen we must. There are secrets to uncover. Progress cannot be denied. Get a lot of use out of that little animation. Ugh. Bzz. Again, the world lashes out at me. But the pain, it means nothing to Yarnaby. Nothing can deter my great work. Not for long. I must not be stopped. Highly ironically, out of seemingly nowhere, a fly has shown up in my office, and it is interested in my face. What timing? There have been no bugs in my office all year, and now, precisely while we're talking to an annoying fly, one shows up. Alright, well, if y'all see me, like, look weirdly into space, that's why. There's still much work ahead for the great Yarnaby, much thought, much learning. Though the ungrateful world shuns me, still by my own closet shall be saved. Alright, cool. So we finally reached the end of that dialogue tree. A lot of dialogue. Let's get the hell out of here. Alright, I am not good at that pogo. Run, 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 run. The town crier has any additional dialogue. No, I'm a little surprised by that, to be honest. Alright, we can get 2 more blues. Oh, this very much might be my new favorite, because that means we can have more blues than usual. You know what? Sure. Alright. You and you. You are mandatory. You are pretty much mandatory. And now we finally have a third we can put on something else. Maybe this one? For platforming purposes, or this one just for additional violence options. Ugh, fantastic. Look at that. So much. Cool. Interesting that these are sorted like this, suggesting that we could have gotten this, or should have gotten this before this. I don't know that I actually believe that that's a should have, but they had to pick somewhere. Cool. There's still quite a few memory lockets out there that we haven't done. Found. A lot of secrets in this game. Oh, nope, not you. Well, actually, yes, you. Go ahead and charge this up. Better to be safe. Cool. I really enjoyed that little side quest. That was fun. It made the world feel more cohesive, the way that we had to run between everything. Forgot that this was a platform. And just like, you know, sort of tying NPCs to NPCs in other areas. It's cool. Yeah, have a relic. Blessed Weaver, Lady of Grace, you who see our sin, our frail shells, our voices weak, and still offer your protection. How great your mind to care so much for ones so lowly. So I feel like this, we're getting a suggestion here that there's 3 of each. Like there's one more curl commandment somewhere, and then there's 2 more rune harps somewhere. Shit, I am blanking. There was something I was going to spend money on. Not the maps. The architect. How much we got? 347? Yeah. We'll go back to the Grand Bellway. Work our way down to the architect. We'll need a little more cash. We've got the magnet on us. Excellent. Also got this psalm cylinder. So let's take the psalm cylinder first. Go to the first shrine. We'll drop that off with that guy. Got a lot of just odds and ends recently. That's pretty cool. I like it. You don't have anything new, do you? No, it doesn't look like it. Whoa! Hold on, does that mean that... Oh shit. Does that mean that the healing isn't actually a heal? That's a hard stop if that's the case. Their gift we respond. The weaver, keeper shall glean what knowledge a great man can. Cool. We got some money from that. Excellent. Alright, let's... Oh, okay, okay. Interesting. Shit, that's... So it's not that it doesn't heal, it's that you have to be near other things for it to function. Oof, that's a pretty hard sell. Gosh, that's a really hard sell. I don't think that that's worth it. Man, alright, so this is like one of my things about the difficulty of this game. I've been cooking a little bit on like a miniature video essay. The difficulty of this game is a little insidious, because, yeah, sure, like, the game being hard makes it, you know, frustrating, and that can turn people off on it. It can also, somewhat counterintuitively, make the game uninteresting. Because it's hard, it means that you're redoing boss fights and fights and doing runbacks again. And the first couple times you do a runback to a boss, you're like, sure, yeah, I'm optimizing my route, I'm figuring out how to get here efficiently without dying, with as much health as possible, with as much soul as possible. Great, that's interesting. But the 4th, the 5th, the 10th time that you do a runback, that's not interesting. And especially if it's not an interesting run back to start with. If it's just literally like sprint across a long room, which we did a lot just a few episodes ago, that's boring. And if the boss fight is like, oh, you know, phase 1, I've got it. I understand phase 1. Phase 2 is the hard part. I'm dying there. Before long, phase 1 starts feeling boring and uninteresting. You're not having a good time. You're not engaging, really. And so counterintuitively, a hard game like Silksong can become uninteresting because of its own difficulty. And then the really insidious part about the difficulty is because the game is hard and I'm like, you know, up against my skill level, I'm making conservative choices with my loadouts. I'm not experimenting. I'm not doing fun things with what I've got equipped because I need these things to stay alive. I need injector. I don't really, but I feel like I need injector band. I need long claw in order to be progressing. And I'm not experimenting with all of these other things in here, like snitch pick. I'm not using this to get fun, interesting interactions because I just don't feel like I've got the elbow room to do that. And that's insidious. That is a big mark against the game, in my opinion. All right, rant over. Sorry about that. Not really. Somewhat sorry about that. To get to them, what's the best way to get to them? It's that little underworks one. We've definitely got the money now, I think, because I think it was only like 320. The stopper for us getting this last tool from them was that we didn't have the ore for it. I bet that we can make that jump with just the double jump, but... What's this, Bug Red? Even down here, I did detect it's working. Have you climbed our core and woken the voices of my line? I have, Maker. Clearly it was a climb never intended for regular bugs, and a fair fortune that the skills gifted within your lands allowed my ascent. The melody and the voices both are fine things, heard and witnessed. Even in this fading moment, their artistry shines through. Impressive, industrious, eternal, you have seen a glimpse, Bug Red, of us, how once we were. The minds of architects inspired. What majesty we did create. Alright. Boom. Tool me. My services to you, Bug Red. As it concludes, I must speak confess. Long have I felt my rotors slowing their spin, my limbs lift weak. An ending is felt, coming, sudden, certain. Welcome.
Benny Frank.
Whatever fading you feel has not shown in your craft, Master. You have provided tools of immaculate make. What will follow if you pass? Would another take your place? One cannot. The skill to construct an architect, that was taken by time. I'm the last final. The core remains to sustain the song, but no more architects to tend toil or build anew. Strange, for far loom eternal states the directive cage, but how can eternity sustain without an architect to serve? This seems error. An end. An error. Welcome? You ask need our service. We shall create as our directive to serve for Farloom Eternal. Alright. The 12th Architect. Probably the last time we'll speak to them. Cool. Sad, but like that's fitting, I feel like. Cogwork wheel. Expanding circular blade powered by a cogwork motor propels forward, slicing through foes. Alright, so we've still got some cash. I guess we could go get one of the maps from actually, let's just hold on to our cash, because we might find, you know, some benches or something that require cash. You never know. So it won't hurt us to just hold on to some money. We did talk about going back to Mount Faye and checking again there for more for a way down. Let's do that. Let's do a little poking around. Obviously, there's the Bioland stuff. There's exploring that we know needs to be done there, but and obviously there's a boss fight here that we need to deal with. But I am in no rush to do that. More interested in all this noise. Let's hop out here. With the icy cold not as much of an issue, I'm hoping that just like looking around and taking my time will reveal some secrets to me. Like, I don't think that's a secret, but it's not. Okay. Doesn't seem to be anything here. That's there. Probably just as a visual reminder to the player. Just looking for like weird little things, you know? with the double jump available. It's wild how much easier it is. Like, it makes perfect sense that that would be the case, but like, holy cow, it's easier. If there's anything up there. Heal just because I have taken a couple of silly points of damage. Ran at the speed of sound. And that goes up to the mask maker. There is a spot that I want to pick. Speculated that this spot right here might have something, but it does not appear to. Somehow missed these rosaries entirely. Oh. Secrets. Yes, worth it. Cold secrets. Oh. Danger. Hold up, is this connect back? No, we did not. This is somewhere totally different. Memory crystal. Reflective stone with mnemonic properties. When taking damage, a memory of the bearer is formed of crystal. The memory will shatter into sharp spines if an enemy comes in contact. Interesting. So, essentially making a trap from our healing. Alright. I'll take that. You know, cool little secret. Not quite the, connection down to a new area that I was hoping for, but still, I'll take it. Oh, I thought maybe that was solid. I was wrong. Jump down this so that, oh, so that I can double check for breakable walls, anything like that. Nope, nothing. Alright, well, Mount Faye, not entirely purposeless trip. We did get a new charm. Not quite what I was hoping for, but you know, we take those. Alright. Let's recheck down in here, because it still feels like I've just missed something. Some way to connect over to there. So far, no good. No. Well, cramp. I don't want to reattempt that boss right now. Oh. I guess Biolands is our next port of call. I'm a little hesitant to do. Actually, next port of call, let's return to Bone Bottom. Let's talk to the Shrine Maiden and Atla. See if they have anything to say. See if anything's changed down here. No new things on the wall. It's still the same. Figure all of you.
Me miro.
Lady, my senses resound. You have grown further beyond the bounds of a bug. Permit me to gaze upon your nature that I may offer clarity. Nice. Alright. Yes. Hell yes. Ah, expanded the Vesta crest. Equip additional tools independent of one's crest. That is great news. Ooh. Evolved the crest of Hunter. Strike enemies repeatedly become focused, making the needle attacks deadlier. Heighten focus with additional strikes and further increase lethality. Very interesting. So that suggests to me that we missed, like we could have come here once before and then also this time and gotten two separate things. Maybe if in your travels you are able to further expand your nature, return to me. What power I possess, I may be able to aid you
Da,
further.
Finestra. Yunara.
Cool. Alright. Not expecting this to do that. That's really interesting that our starting crest has evolved like that. Back upstairs, please. So, what blue thing do we want to just make a universal, we always have this equipped? I mean, I'm thinking fast heal. Like, it's got to be fast heal. Alright. No. Fast heal is just too useful to not have. And now for this one, maybe here. Go with our classics. Alright, and now we need to tweak you because we've got room now for another one. While causing additional damage is interesting. If we ever need to farm again, I need to remember this. Cool. Man, this one now is crazy. Having 4 blues equipped at the same time, that's huge. Alright, but we're going to stick with this for now. Hell yeah. I'm glad I came back here. Very glad I came back here. Let's... Anything to say about this? No. Let's actually take a stab at the guy directly up and to the side of us. And to that end, let's switch to the Red Storm, because I think that might be a better choice. Come back. Oh, it's slow. Really come to appreciate the speed of Atla's elevator thingy. Heading this guy. Ow. Alright, walking into this with 2 pips of damage is not ideal, but... this feels like maybe... I did not actually need to do that. Whoa. steady wins the race, I guess. I can't make any more mistakes. Alright, so this is not so bad. Kind of boring, but alright, we got it. Phase 2? No. We got a beast shard out of it. Interesting. Alright, so we could have done that forever ago. The trick to it was just being patient. Classic Hollow Knight. Let's visit the fleas. There's also the quest. Inside of the Citadel, doing the high steps. That might be a decent one if this doesn't turn up anything interesting. Please, what's up? Wonder at how oh, Miss Hornet, wonder at how large our caravan has grown. So bold and boisterous, the gilded chamber can barely contain us all. The many fleas are itching to journey once more, to find a space to stretch their wings. But from here, as their leader, I am hesitant to order us so swiftly away. These heights hold too much danger to set forth without a clear goal, without a safe goal held clear in mind. What of you, Miss Hornet? Your tasks carry you throughout this kingdom. Have you ever encountered a place appropriate? I've seen a place, Flea Master, a cave beyond the Citadel at the edge of the ancient docks. That place may well suit your needs for safety. The trek would be long, but once reached, you will find a sandy shore free of predators beside a clear, wide lake. It is as peaceful a place as I've seen throughout these fraught lands. Where the hell is she talking about? Sandy shore free of predators beside a wide, clear lake. Wide, clear lake? Everywhere I'm thinking of is terrible. That's it, that must be it. Our destination has been set. Our journey can continue. True friend of fleas you are, Miss Hornet. This place shall welcome us, no doubt. Will you be joining the caravan on this journey? Yeah? Marvelous. We fleas shall be overjoyed to have your company on the road. Now, our new home is calling. We must travel. Alright, so we were apparently just like one flea away from triggering this. Cool. I love how this becomes more and more overflowing with each one. The salt place, of course. What a beautiful spot you've gifted us, Miss Hornet. Safe apart from the dark and death of the lands beside. A place for fleas to grow smart and strong. Here we shall see our travels end, for in Farloom there could be no finer place to settle.
Buenera.
I'm glad the location suits, Flea Master. It is a calming thing to know these many fleas may survive. Most bugs of Farloom seem destined for far bleaker fates. Indeed, a hopeful future awaits, and only because of yourself and your efforts. To commemorate our arrival, it would be my pleasure to perform a small service for you. I've been learning to sew, and the little fleas have been gathering materials for me. I thought I could add an extra pocket to your tool pouch to make your travels just a little easier. A trifling favor, much less than you deserve, but still, I hope it meets to your satisfaction. Hell yeah, and that's like max tool pouch, right? Shit, I missed whatever that was about to say. Yeah, pouch capacity, tool damage. So we can hold up to 800 shards now. Cool. Hey man, that's my spot. Alright, we've got the cash. Did Biolands get cheaper? I think it might have. Tell me of Mount Fae. What secrets have I missed? Actually, you know what? Also tell me of Bonelands.
Sasha.
There's one directly above? Gosh. Embarrassing. Oh, there's one over here. That tracks. And for Mount Fae. Ooh, that's gonna be slightly tricky to get to. We can do it. Oh, I missed seeing this one. Double checking my map around here. So this one, I'm assuming we just have to like trigger whatever it is that causes that. This one, probably just a jump that I just haven't noticed to take. Where I am right now... Gosh, Fleetopia. Oh, that's fantastic. At longest last, our flea roamings ended. Every sandy grain and stinky, squelchy maggot was worth to endure to claim such a home. It's time for rest and celebrate, and none have earned such more than you. Hornet, raise your flask and drink most heartily with us. So many lost fleas have made it here. Truly, I've never dared to hope that we could gather such grand company. There's still many more. But there still may be more out there in this wide world. What a wonder it would be if they too found their way to our fresh paradise. I do wish that there was a fast travel closer to this, but it's not too far, so I can't complain over much. Oh, maybe I can't complain over much. Place sucks. Hello. Get me out of here. Choices. Let's go ahead and grab that one at Mount Fae. While it's fresh on my mind. That won't be too hard to do. I don't think. Alright, let's beefed it up immediately. so much easier with double jump. Holy cow. Alright, fair enough. That right there is the gotcha, I feel like, with the control scheme, I guess. Doing a hover kind of necessarily involves doing a double jump. Is nope, not what I want. Come on, why am I suddenly struggling with this so much? Alright. Is there a bench, like, right up above us here? I think there was. Yeah. Just in case getting that flea is got a combat encounter tied to it somehow. Oop. Case in point. Directly above us here, huh? Just literally a wall. Oh! Cool. Alright. Well, that was not too bad. Could have been significantly worse. Okay. Secret that I hadn't discovered before, though that might be a little bit generous with the term. Alright. Still don't know how to get down to that. That one. Let's go into the Citadel. Grab that one down low that I overlooked before. I feel relatively confident that freeing all the fleas will unlock something cool. I don't know that it'll be like super cool, but yeah, we can go to the underworks and then from there we'll be able to route around. We'll find out. Combat encounter here. There's chunks of this that I haven't explored very well. Like, what's going on up here? Actually, let's take some time right now to look into this room a little bit better. Jesus. Yeah, like, I don't think we ever did this. Oh, I forgot to switch off of that particular skill. I thought I still had the sphere equipped. I did not. Okay. Well, might as well get this while I'm not technically at max. Okay, I don't actually think I need to go up here. Down. Alright, well, maybe not. I'm mostly just like looking for like breakable walls and stuff that I've overlooked so far. Some way to get to this. This, oh man, that felt so promising. Alright, so I'm fairly convinced that there's something going on here. I just don't know how we get to it. Feels like it's got to be Bellheart somehow. Because Bellheart's, like, on the map, Bellheart consumes a lot of space that it doesn't actually reach up to here, so... I don't know. Could see, like, maybe there being something in the... This is a lot of Shellwood looking assets. I could see there being maybe some stuff going on with the Shellwood that then routes through Bellheart to get to there. I don't know. Grasping at straws at this point. We'll head back towards where we just were. Maybe coming at it from a different direction will offer some clarity. Or it'll kill us, you know, you never know. Just right into it. Knew it was there. Sprinted straight into it. Nothing so far. Not totally sure what that sign is. Let's do this. We'll go sit next to the architect, and then next episode maybe we'll go down from here. See if we can spot something we haven't seen before. So yeah, this is where we're going to call this episode done. Y'all, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!